hospital before.
Okay.
When I did an interview with them, but finally got to Virginia, which I'm okay for now because I don't regret coming to Virginia.
Okay.
Because of immigration, the hospital couldn't wait for me.
No, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and other issues with Avant, they couldn't wait, so I had to do another interview in Virginia. They found another client for me in Virginia,
okay.
and I did another interview with them, and they gave me the appointment.
Have you heard of Virginia before whenever they told you that, okay, now that Illinois is not working, we are going to do Virginia? Did you, in any ways, had any information about Virginia before? Or this was the first time you are hearing about the whole Virginia stuff?
So I'm a flexible guy.
Okay.
So when Avant mentioned it, I initially told them, they always ask, where do you want to go? And as always, when you are with agency, they ask you about which states you want to go, and you give them about 4 or 5 optional states. I think Virginia was part of it because like always, we all ask people who are already in the US, which state is, crime free, living, how do you call it?
Cost of living?
Cost of living, yeah, cost of living is affordable and everything. So I had Virginia as part of the state, but I didn't know. I told Avant, I'm a beginner in America. I'm going to begin a new life. I want a place that is comfortable for family, and also cost of living can be a good point for someone who is beginning a new life in the US.
Okay.
So that's why they chose Virginia as a second option for me, and that's where they found the next client.
Okay.
And I gave it a shot. Let's take it.
Yeah. And then you are here in Virginia and you are okay. All right. So now we know that you didn't hear of it. You started making calls, and this is why K&A is bringing this live session. Most of the times when we are going to go to a place, even in Ghana, when they post you to a place, you want to know somebody or you want to call somebody who is in that place, ask of how things are like, just so you have some kind of comfort or some kind of peace of mind, knowing that, oh, knowing that, oh, the life there is okay for me. So we really appreciate you coming here to share Virginia with us. Now, you are here, in Virginia. I know Avant, some of Kwewu Boy, for instance, shared with us how Avant does their things, their registrations, their interviews, and the relocation support that they give you and all of that. So we know that you've had colleagues join, colleagues go through direct hire and then agency. What is your take on direct hire and agency from your perspective, the support you had from agency and what your friends say about direct hire? And you have said that you are done with your contract as well. So comparatively, tell us something about the two of them.
All right. Okay. So I've talked to a lot of people. I never came direct hire, but I've talked to a lot of people, and I talk to a lot of people when I say so they kind of explain how direct hire works for them. But I'm gonna say, when I have to compare and choose now, I will always go for, that's personal, my personal point of view. It depends. It's individual based. I always go for going with an agency, and particularly, I'm never going to promote Avant, but particularly Avant, because of the support they always give.
Yeah.
Everyone has his own, discretion about. So direct hire is flexible, and most of the time people think when they come direct hire, their pay rate is going to go high, but the system has a range of payment that they give, and these agencies, they know the law, so they are always between this pay range. So it's not like they are cheating you or they are overcharging you for anything. That's my point of view. Okay. So I will always go for the agency, particularly the stress in the processing.
Yeah.
When you go direct hire, most of the stuff you do in the US is just like doing the NCLEX self-sponsored. All the stress is on you. Calls, links to the board, everything, all the payments. Yes, sometimes you may have money, but it reduces the stress when it comes to payment because most of the payment in the States is done by the agency. And when you go direct hire, most of the stuff is done by you. So you may miss some emails, and back home we are not used to email until we joined. This process. Then you start to like monitor your email every 2 minutes. You are scrolling and refreshing your email. So it's likely you may miss some important emails. So when you have an agency helping you with that and watching your back on all these emails, all the payments in the US, I think it reduces your stress.
Okay.
And we can always come in and leave evict the agency or like say sack your boss. You can sack the agency and pay out of the contract. Or sometimes if you are able to pick the extra shift and be done with your contract. I always tell people, even prison, people go and come back to continue their life.
Exactly.
They are sentenced to prison and come back to continue their life. So if you have a 3-year contract with an agency or a 2-year contract with an agency, just focus, finish it up, and come on it. So I always go for going with an agency. But I still think when you believe the benefits of coming with self-sponsor, or let's say the
direct hire
looks better for you, I'll say you go for that one too, because it's a matter of choice.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So I believe what you have said is right on point. It all boils down to choices. And like I say, you said you weren't promoting Avant. I have known Avant for a long time. And I think the support they give to their candidate is massive. It's really massive. So we are not promoting Avant. We are just... we've witnessed some of their works. So, thank you so much for making it perspective-wise. Make your choice, whichever one that you feel is okay for you. If you have the money, you can go through the stress. I do coaching for candidates, and one of my candidates had the approval for over a month. And I kept asking, are you sure they haven't sent that email? Like, they haven't. I'm like, this have never happened. So later I was like, no, let me write to the board. And then then I wrote to the board, and they sent the same message. I said, look, go back into your emails for like a month ago. And it was there. So as Ghanaians or as international nurses, we are not used to sending emails. But here, even your boss can be sitting in his office and you'll be at the desk and you have to email your boss. So it's kind of very common for those here with emails. And I always encourage people that if you want to embark on this journey, learn how to type an email or send an email and keep checking your emails as well. All right. So now Avant brought you, we are going to talk about money, okay? Because as nurses, that is one of the stuff that it motivates, if not all, for the passion that we have. Money is one of the stuff that we tell us. So with Virginia, what is the cost of living in Virginia? If I want to live in Virginia and I want a 1-bedroom apartment, right? How much am I going to pay for it as compared to other states? When we are going to talk of money, we talk everything money. So we will talk about the pay rate. We will talk about the base rate for somebody starting afresh from Ghana, or a new grad with just a year or 2 experience. We'll talk about that. And then we'll talk about taxes in Virginia as well. So if you can box all that together for us, starting from cost of living in Virginia, that would be great. Mepamucho, those that are calling in, like I said, we always do the question and answering first before we pick up. So if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. We'll pick you up, except you're an administrator or you are part of us already. So the nail nurse, please drop your question in the comment section. We will address it for you when we go into the middle of the conversation. And keep power tapping. We are streaming live Facebook, live on TikTok, and then live on YouTube. Abronoma, thank you for the flower. Mr. Momon gift me guest and so mon gift no. All right. Can we take the answer for the question?
All right, thank you. Now we are back to Virginia. So
yes.
Looking at the cost of living in Virginia, as always, compared to other states, it's more like similar. It depends on how you choose to live your life. That is for me, because I've been traveling. I've never lived for more than a week in any other state, but I've been everywhere most of the time. I drive like 14 hours to even Miami and a lot. So I've been to places. And when we talk of rent, most of the time, I am going to say if you need like a luxury apartment, that is when you spend more. So it depends on where you choose to stay or where you choose to live in Virginia.
Okay.
Sometimes, I mean, when you go to North Virginia, for instance, because it's close to DC, cost of living there, rent there is expensive.
Okay.
So when you live in the outskirts of Virginia, Virginia has a lot of big cities. So when you live not close to North Virginia, it's going to be like the rent is going to go down. But on the average, I would say if you need like a luxury home, like a single bedroom, expect not less than 1,600.
Oh, okay.
But the same 1,600 can get you an affordable 2-bedroom house in many other towns in Virginia.
Okay.
And you can even go down to 1,300 in some towns for 2-bedroom house. But you know, the more cheaper, the cheaper you get your apartment, the risks, because you know, when it is cheap, it means anybody can live there, right?
That's true. That's very
Anybody
true.
can live there. So
I agree
the
with
more
you.
you risk your own family.
Okay.
And that is everywhere. When you go to deep downtown, sometimes you can get an apartment, let's say 800 for a bedroom, 100 or 1,000 for a bedroom. So when I first came, like in the US, every year inflation goes up, and every year we have to increase rent, and rent will go up every year when your mortgage ends, everywhere in the US too. So I first started with like 1,200 for my 2-bedroom apartment. And as I tell you now, this same apartment is going for between 1,600 and 1,800.
Okay.
Which I was paying for 3.5 years ago. I was paying 1,200.
1,200.
I lived there for just a year and I left there. But now you can expect to pay 1,600. So on the average, I'm going to say between 1,300 and 1,600, you can get a nice, safe 2-bedroom, which is a common, because 1-bedroom is not always common, because everyone is looking for it, especially those who are not married is looking for that.
Yeah.
But a 2-bedroom is something very common. So expect between 1,300 and 200 for the rent. And when we go to taxes, Virginia does, like I was talking to a friend today, like I said, I was going to do my servicing on my car, and I have to do that is the state inspection. Some states do not do it. I'm going to pay $20 for the state inspection, and someone said his town or the state, they pay about $400 every year. They don't do state inspection, but every year you pay like $400 for vehicle registration. But for my town, when you register your vehicle for like Virginia, you register your vehicle for like a year or 3 years maximum. You don't have to do it, but you have to do your state inspection. But you also pay state taxes.
I see.
So you pay property taxes on your vehicle, your home. You pay property taxes and taxes in general. So we have like the federal taxes, and we also have the state taxes.
Okay.
Yes, you have to pay federal and state taxes. So it's not like bad. So the more you pay the state taxes, you know, you're going to get state returns too. So yes, you're going to get your state returns.
Okay.
So it's just like balance. Some people, it's going to be, when you are not paying state taxes, you pay somewhere else. Okay. The US is how it is. You pay in either
they will take it.
They will take it from somewhere. They will take it from either your groceries or something else. And when we come to the pay rate, so pay rate, I would say it depends on your experience. It depends on how long you've worked, and it depends on your certification. So someone who has worked for like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and has a certification. Let's say you are working on the med-surg floor and you did your med-surg certificate and you are a certified med-surg nurse, will always have a pay rate more than someone who is just a regular registered nurse on the med-surg floor.
Okay.
So your pay rate is never constant.
Yes.
Some people have the same experience, the same year of work, but how they negotiated their pay, their pay will make it very different.
Okay.
But in the average, if you ask me about the actual rate, Virginia varies. It depends on the town. It depends on the cost of living.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're, like I said, if you're close to North, Virginia, the pay rate is going to go a little bit high, but your expenses is going to go high. When you come away from the north side, the pay rate is going to go down a little bit, but all depends. So you can expect between 45 to it depends. It depends, but normally a new graduate or a new nurse in the US is not going to get that. That one is it's a no doubt, no debate about that. So 45 to, I don't want to exaggerate, but someone told me they go up to like 80, and even some care homes are able to give somebody 50 an hour. So you can imagine.
Yeah. That's good. That's, like you initially said, comparatively to the cost of living in the state, there is always going to be some kind of comfort for you, because the higher the cost of living, the higher the pay rate. The lower the cost of living, the lower the pay rate. And that's American system. And I trust that, they have that in order. So yeah, for a new grad, depending on your experience, depending on your certification and all of that, getting 45 to 80 an hour, it's okay. You can be okay. You can be comfortable, right? All right. So we've talked about the taxes. Do they offer some kind of incentives apart from the pay rate? Any kind of incentive, like a sign-on bonus, like differentials and all of that?
Yeah, that's always common. You always have that incentive. Night, some hospital will give you 4 to 6. Some can go to 8. So on night differentials, you can take up to $6 an hour on the night differential, and weekend differential, you get it. And so when you talk of the sign-on bonus, most hospital in Virginia does that.
Okay.
They'll give a sign-on bonus. One time, my preceptor, who is no more working with us, was like, come to my area in Portmore, so I can get a sign-on bonus. And she can also get a referral bonus. And she said, come to the cath lab. Come to the cath lab. They are giving you a 40,000 sign-on bonus.
Oh my God.
But I didn't want to go. I didn't want to travel like 45 minutes to work when I have a little kid with me.
Okay.
So yeah, and I was not done with Avant. She thought I was done, so she wanted me to come. So sign-on bonus is a common thing in Virginia.
Okay.
Not less than. It depends on your experience too. Yeah, it depends on your experience. Like a new grad, they can afford to give you like 10,000, between 7,000 to 10,000, just fresh from school. Okay. Sign-on bonus, but which is never going to be for somebody who has the experience. For experienced nurses, you don't expect less than 20K for a sign-on bonus. So all the incentives match. You pick up extra shift. They call it the CS2, the CS3s, and most hospitals are getting rid of the CS2. They are all how they calculate their incentive for picking up extra shift. Because let's say, for instance, when you pick up a CS1 and they are giving you extra like $4 on the hour, a CS2 can give you like 12. And a CS3 can give you close to like 22 or 18. extra. So it depends, but most hospitals I know are getting rid of the CS2s. And I don't know if it's a common thing or probably Virginia people are calling it CS2 or something, but
So I'm
maybe
a
other
bit confused because maybe it's the same, but we don't have the name being the same. So if you
the
can
name,
explain to us,
yes.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Other states can call it a different name. So
Okay.
it's just like picking extra shift, the incentive on picking up the extra
Okay.
shift.
So like a
Yeah,
premium, we call it
like
premium.
a premium,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
They add to, beside your 1.5 extra
All
payment,
right.
they
Okay.
add that one to it to give you more. So
Yes.
when you talk of incentive, it's just like how every other state works.
Okay, okay, I understand now. I understand. We call it premium. So depending on how busy the day is, how you pick up and all of that, you get
Yes,
between $20 and above for an hour as part of that. So yeah, I understand it now. So apart from the differentials, the incentives, how about other stuff like health insurance, like a how do we call it? 401k?
401.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? Can you tell us a little bit about Virginia?
Okay. All right. So 401k, like I always say, I'm also into finance. I'm a licensed independent financial professional too, besides me being a registered nurse. I have 2 licenses now. So
Oh,
your
really?
401k,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. You did some teaching on the platform for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
So your 401k is something that full-time employees will always get.
Okay.
Some facilities, when you're even part-time, they can give you, but when you're a PRN, you don't get it. So 401k or 403b it's a similar. It just depends on it just depends on the agency. So my current facility is giving a 403b. If the agency is a profit making agency, they will do the 401k.
Okay.
So Avant was giving me a 401k, and my agency will give me the 403b, which is the same way. It depends on which kind of agency. So you get your health benefits. That is, it's never going to be free. It depends on how much you choose to pay, and that will show you how much out of pocket you get when you visit when you go to the hospital.
Hospital.
So
Okay.
yeah, so you get your health benefit, you get your retirement account, which is a 401k. You can do other stuff which you pay by yourself, like the one for the family care. Let's say FSH. How do you call it? Healthcare finance. Something that covers for your bills, like your out of pocket bill. They can also offer you that, but you pay something small into that. So when you go to the hospital, you can afford to. When you pay your out of pocket, you can always come to your facility to come and collect them. So your healthcare, your retirement, they give you a short term and long term benefit of like insurance. Short term, let's say for instance 25,000 to like 50,000 range. So if anything happens to you, they can afford to give you that money when it happens to you while you are still working with them. So there are a lot of other benefits that the hospital facility can provide when you are a full-time worker. And it varies when you switch to, let's say, part-time or PRN.
Okay.
And sometimes when you are like a traveler, you don't have it. You have to pay everything by yourself or get them by yourself.
All right, all right. I understand that now. So basically, the incentives, the differentials, and everything, it ranges like how other hospitals have. Tell me about work environment. No, before we go to work environment, since we are talking money, how is Virginia like the transport services in Virginia? Do I need to buy a car and I say 1 minute be a buy mass name?
So some parts of Virginia have the bus system.
Okay.
Even my town has a bus system, but it's not like compared to other town. I'm in Newport News. Geographically, they say is the fifth biggest city in Virginia.
Okay.
So the bus system works here, but it's never going to stop in front of your hospital. In front of your hospital. I live like 3 minutes walk. 7 minutes walk, 3 minutes drive to my hospital. So I'm okay to walk. So it depends on where you choose to rent your home.
Your
And
home.
yes, where you choose to rent your home.
Okay.
But the bus system works in the big towns, and then in the smaller towns, it's not like compared to the other states. But I would say you need a car in Virginia.
Okay.
Just like any other state. When you apply for work, the first thing they ask is, do you have a car to like drive yourself to work? So you need a car in Virginia.
Okay. So since we need a car, how is buying a car in Virginia like? If I am new, I want to buy a car, how do I go about it?
So you know how we come to the US. Normally we come through an agency, and those who do self-sponsored, you come in and you take Uber for a while. Take Uber for a while. And then that's one advantage of coming with an agency, because you don't have a credit score to help you with and a bank helping you buy a new car.
Yeah.
But when you come with an agency, you have to, when you come salesman, you have to struggle your way, maneuver your way out before you can get the car. So I would say some people sought to buying a used car, which is not bad. And when you came with an agency like say OGP or any other agency, Avant, you can either go with the popular auto source or the Advancia form. Okay. I first got my first car with Advancia. I got my first car. That was easy for me because I just went to the dealership, did my insurance, signed the document, and I got the car. So that was so simple. But when you want to buy a used car, you have to search online, visit the dealership, call them by yourself, or even walk in.
Okay.
So some of the cars, you can see they are used cars, but you can still purchase high. You do high purchase and pay, let the bank pay or finance. That's the best way to choose.
Yeah.
You can finance them after you pay some down payment, or you can finance them the whole price, or you can also pay out of pocket for everything. So you have to go to the dealership, bargain for yourself. If there are discounts, ask for discounts. If you're a military person, they can give you a discount, or first buyer or something discount. So that is doing for a used car. And then if you want to go for a brand new car, you choose whether to go for the auto source or the Advancia form of buying the car.
Okay. All right. So how, in all of that, how do I get a driver's license in Virginia? Are you able to use your Ghanaian driver's license in Virginia for a little bit before you get your driver's license, or you have to get a Virginia driver's license before? I'm asking this because some of the states that we have talked to, they did say that they allow them to use the Ghanaian driver's license. So tell us a little bit about how I'm going to get a driver's license if I can use the Ghanaian driver's license.
All right. So I came to Virginia with a Florida's license, and
okay.
Florida is similar to like Virginia. So in Florida, and like I said, same to Virginia, you can drive for a short period with your Ghana driver's license, provided it's still valid. So like when I was training in Florida, driving on the street of Florida, they always take my Ghana's driver's license. No international driver's license. It's Ghana's. I always don't buy about the Ghana international driver's license or something. It's just Ghana's driver's license, just the original one. And you drive with it. So the same way I know somebody who drove with a Ghana license in Virginia before going to the DMV, doing all his checks. You still have to go through all the system, like pass their DMV exams, all their eye screening, all their screening, you pass it before they can give you their Virginia license. So you can drive for a short period with your Ghana license when you come, but you have to focus on getting your Virginia license before that period expires. And I believe it's going to be like a month or so.
Okay. That's perfect. That's really perfect. So how much does it cost me to get a driver's license in Virginia?
It's not expensive. Driver's license should take you not more than $40 in Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, great.
I want to confirm first. I'm trying to recall. Okay. Renewal. Okay. Yes, it should not cost you more than $40. Yes.
Okay.
About, let's say $32. Yeah.
That sounds really good because I have spoken to some people from other states and it's kind of very expensive to get a driver's license, even the process that you have to go through and all of that. So we really appreciate this information. Apart from so we've talked about the cars, getting a car, driver's license. Somebody have a question in the comment section. So I will let you address that question and then we'll go on. Please, if you have any question, you can put in the comment section. Those calling in, please. We can take you later if you are still here, but right now we cannot pick you. We are listening to our guests. So for direct hire, would you recommend car financing or I should get a fairly used one from Facebook Marketplace? What's your advice on that? Charlie, bottom the extra boom, amen. It's your pocket, baby. All right, tell us. Let me leave you to
This car issue, it's always, it's also a choice, but
yeah.
This car issue, it always comes up everywhere you go.
Ghana for mini cars, so because Ghana nurses for car events our Ghana. And Jomuba person which car ye. So
yes, I agree with them. I agree perfectly with them. I agree with them. So the car issue is something that anyway, I don't want it's like I said, it's a matter of preference. So it's not automatically picking up what I say. I don't regret buying my first car brand new. My second car is a used car. Okay. And I believe what I'm going to say will make sense to some people. I bought my second car last year and I had to do a state inspection this year. And it failed. Okay. It passed the state inspection. When you buy a used car, the dealership will pass. They are not going to hide anything. They will make sure the car passes the state inspection so it can drive on the roads of Virginia. But I went to do the following year, this year, just last Saturday, and it failed state inspection because it's an old car and they have to do a lot of repairs before it can pass the state inspection. So you can imagine. But my new car for the 3.5 years always passed state inspection, just the $20, and it passed state inspection. Okay. But this one has a lot to be done on it. That answers part of the question. Okay. So, yes, the roads are good. The car will never disturb you. But when you go for the inspection, they are definitely going to find something for you to do the following year. They're always going to find something for you to do the following year. So your car will still stay strong. It helps. It helps a lot because I wouldn't know most of the thing that is going on. You do maintenance, but the space inspection is thorough inspection that they do. It helps a lot. So when you buy a used car and it disturbs you, like I said, I will never buy a brand new car now again. But when I'm coming fresh to the States, I'll buy a new car. Yeah. But as I've known the system, I've lived in the system, I know which mechanic I will go. I know who's to call to come to my home to repair my car for me. I know when my car spoils somewhere, I know how to leave it there and just come home. I know everything. I don't want to have the rest. So I'm in the stress. So my first time in the US, I'll go for a new car, but I'll go for affordable. I'm not going to go for like the one I'm going to pay $800, $1,002 a month. Yeah. Yes, I'm not going to pick that kind of car because nobody cares which car you drive in the state. I tell you. Nobody cares. You see somebody's car, I'm more question baby, so they don't care. You may think that person is poor, but that person may be richer than you. But he's still driving that car. No one cares about which car you drive. So it's just a matter of choice. But our advice is not, you are not obligated to take advice. Our advice, when I'm coming first in the state, I'll get a new car. And when I'm buying subsequent cars, I'll get a used car, and then I'll get a used car that has the mileage not too wide. They advise that you buy below $110,000. $110,000 mileage or 120,000 mileage. But when they lower the mileage for the used car, the higher the price of the car. Yeah. When the mileage goes up, the price goes up.
Okay.
And some people also decide to do the financing. Mm-hmm. When they finance the car, in 3 years' time, they will sell their car to the company and buy another car. So for their entire life in the States, that's what some people do. They are always paying for car. So they change their cars every 3 years. They change their cars every 3 years. Yes, it's allowed to. It's allowed. So you can also choose to do that. Some people also rent the cars from the dealership.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you finance your car and you are paying like $600 a month. Mm-hmm. So when you finish paying the car, you owe the car. Somebody will go and rent the car from the dealership and they will pay like $420. And in 3 years' time, the car is not for them. So they'll go and get another car and they'll keep paying the dealership. So they always want to drive a new car every 3 years.
Every 3 years.
Every 3 years. So some people also go that route. So it's, like I said, always a matter of choice.
It's a matter of choice. I agree with you.
Yes.
But I like the advice that you said. Not a car that you'll be paying like $1,200. You said $800 to $1,200. The way boys say mini cars, no, just say. And when you get that high expensive car, now you are complaining. I mean, you can, especially with the guys, you can always pick up a shift, but always make your life easy and very comfortable for yourself.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we've talked about cars and we know how to buy a car, driver's license and all of that, let's talk about work environment. Okay. How were you received in Virginia? Is Virginia multicultural? Let me ask that first. Is Virginia multicultural or is Abrofonkwana before? How is it?
Virginia is full. Virginia is going to be the best state when it comes to multicultural.
Wow.
Yes, you have to calm down.
Oh my God.
I'm not going off. I'm listening. I'm just forwarding some money to somebody.
Okay, we are here. We will give you some time. Asa oyewe admit yamekese kakra. Na me whilst we are waiting for him. So if you just join in, we are doing admit yamekese. Admit we. Okay, so as we are doing the discussion, if you just came in, we are doing Rep Your State Virginia. We're talking everything Virginia. Make sure follow ya. I don't know why you haven't followed. Follow ya njuska. Also chadie. Also power tap it into yanya ode kachare. Yanya ode be. You know, if you do that, that's not fair. Keep power tapping as you are listening in. If you've not followed, follow. You can watch it on TikTok. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook. Our handles are on YouTube is K&A RN. On Facebook is K&A RN Glory. You can follow that. And we have the K&A Fam. So with the K&A Fam, if you go into our bio, you see knafm.com. And that's our website. For whatever you want to do, you can contact us through the K&A Fam. So it's Rep Your State Virginia. If this is your first time joining our platform, and nurses all over the United States, international nurses, we are inviting them to the platform, learning from them, having them teach us what is in other states. Maybe Virginia is your state that you are looking forward to working to. And I say, be a when your contract of Virginia, but be a dean, I won't say that, and because of that, you don't want to go. You want Texas, and you want New York. You want New Mexico, Arizona, Washington, D.C., popular ones in our pay. But this is our own, very own international nurse from Ghana who has been in Virginia. We're in a contract and he's still there. When I hear that, I feel excited because I feel say if it is horrible or if it is that bad, they will leave as soon as possible. But because it's that good, they finish their contract and they still stay with wherever they are. So he's teaching us everything. We'll join in later. The full video is going to be on YouTube, and then we will still post some on TikTok here. And so I think you are going to go pick your car like you did said.
No, we can still talk. My wife will drive, so let's
Oh,
continue.
okay. That sounds good to me. Because mostly when you are driving, TikTok will flag us. So yeah. In view of that, I think we have asked you about pay rates. We've asked you about sign-on bonus, cost of living, taxes, transportation, getting a car, getting a driver's license, and we were asking about multicultural. You did say that Virginia is a multicultural environment. Tell us about work environment. Work environment. How is it like working in Virginia?
So it's nice.
I think his Wi-Fi went off a little bit.
Floor, and we are all blacks on the floor.
Oh, really?
So working environment, yes. Sometimes we are all blacks on the floor, and it's not like all blacks from Africa, Jamaica. Most of the time, like we come on the floor and the charge is a white. I've been charged several times, but I told them I don't want to be charged. I don't want to be charged anymore. I don't want it. I told them my manager is aware, and working in Virginia is flexible. Managers, just like any other place, managers, they just want to use you, they just want to use you. So they don't mind how many extra shifts you pick. If you're going to work 7 days a week, nobody cares about
Cares
that.
about that.
And it's friendly. It's just that sometimes you may see some white attitude, like not towards you, but you can read it that this is what this person is trying to do. Like when it comes to shift assignment, and if you're able to speak up, they will not
They will not do
that
that.
to you.
Yeah.
But the working environment, yes. But the working environment, I'm gonna say, it's not bad. It's just the patient ratio. That's sometimes most facilities. My hospital is trying to make sure we always go. Yesterday, for instance, I had only 3 patients all night.
Really?
My lab, it's not like it should be. I'm at the cardiac telemetry unit,
Okay.
moving to the OR next month. So my last manager wanted to make it 4, but she was fired. Let's go for it. Wanted to make it 4, but she was fired. So now we don't go normally about 5. We don't go normally about 5, but we can go to 6 sometimes. But at 5, and we still have a lot of patients coming from the ED, they will call somebody in. So at that point, before somebody comes in, we can go to 6. So 6 should be the max, but trying to hold on to 5. But other facilities, they go up to 6 and always 6. So Virginia expect to be like 6, always 6. And some too, always 6, but with no aid. Always 6, but no aid. Okay, let's go for it. Sorry.
I see.
I was just...
You're giving wifey direction. I know what my own so that TikTok would know that you are not the one driving. And somebody is
Okay,
saying, yeah,
TikTok, I'm not the one driving.
if you could change your background to, I don't know if you know how to do it. You just put a picture in your background and then we don't see the car and all of that. So TikTok doesn't know what's going on. If you can do that, that's fine. But if you cannot, that's okay with that. So 6 with no PC.
I think I'm going to get down soon.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yes, but not my facility anyway.
Okay. So with
You
your
can do
cardiac
6 with no
floor, you
PC.
have 3, maximum 6. That's maximum.
So 3 is not the lowest, but it happens sometimes.
Okay.
On the floor. Yes.
Now 3 with no PCT, it's the end and say by you. Those that are okay. Anyways,
3 with no PCTs is gonna be easy, right?
yeah. I mean, but
6 with no
6 there.
PCT, we sometimes even do it. When you have no PCT, they call some nurses in to just come and tax for you.
Okay.
But if you have 6 with no PCT, it's a common thing in the US, not only in Virginia.
I have never had that though, because whenever it happens like that, they will call somebody in. Like they would definitely.
They'll call somebody in.
Yeah.
I know friends from Tennessee who tell me They go 6 with no PCT. Always.
All right, those looking for
Always.
Tennessee, we definitely is going to get somebody from Tennessee. Link us with somebody from Tennessee. Let them come share their experience with us, because
Okay.
a lot of people are asking. They want to know what goes on in Tennessee. So, Jale.
It cannot be everywhere. I mean, even in Virginia, it's not everywhere that they go. When the travelers come and they are talking about facility, then you realize that your facility is even better than where you want to reside and go. So in the nutshell, I'm trying to say everywhere is the same. Somebody is running from a manager, other person is running from the lack of PCT, and it's just how it is.
Already. So, in a nutshell, you are trying to say that the work environment depends on a lot of things, but for your place, it is okay for you. Is that right? If it's not okay by now, you would have left, right? So,
I would have left.
yeah, so it's okay. All right, I would have asked that question earlier, but you did answer the nurse patient nurse ratio already. So, guys, if you have any question, this is the time to put in the comment section, because we are almost getting to the end of the question. If you want to call into, I can give you the opportunity for you to call in right now. We want to talk about family, okay? Raising a family in Virginia. Unim say, they always say there are some places who raising Columbus. Can you tell us about raising a family in Virginia? Do you agree to raising a family in Virginia? That's one. And then the other thing is that, do you think that if I have children and I'm moving to Virginia, I should come with them, or I should let the children, my wife or my husband and my children, follow up later? What do you say about family issues with that?
I'm going to answer this part, and I'll let you talk through a little bit so I can sign off my car.
Okay.
So family in Virginia, like I always say, everywhere in the US is the same. You just have to choose the right place. You know, when you come with Avant as an example, they always look for a safe area for you. When you are renting your home, you give them the zip code, they can search about how safe the place is. They can set the school systems for you and tell you the school system, this is how it is rated. But there are other apps that when you are coming self-sponsored, or you are coming by yourself, you can also go online, how safe this place is. You are not going to get 100% safe place. It's never going to be. It's never, even with the safest place, sometimes you hear that at this mall, there was a shooting there. So I'm going to say that if you are raising your children, it depends. Your time that you give to people, you are not going to work all the time. If you are working all the time, like they said, if you don't educate them, someone else will educate them for you. You don't have time for them, someone will have time for them.
Okay.
So if you choose not to stay with the downtown, most of the time, the downtown has everything that belongs to the state, like all the state offices in the downtown most of the time. But if you choose to stay in the downtown, that's where most of the crime rates, all the hazard for kids, everything is. So an apartment, when you live in an apartment, a lot of people are smoking, mind you, and your kids are growing. You have to know that you don't have to live in this place for the children to see how these people are smoking. So by the end of your, let's say, your lease, you leave there and find somewhere safer. But I would say that Virginia is a good place to care for your child. Let's say,
raise your kids.
Help children, raise your kids, provided you choose to stay away from the downtown.
Okay.
And yeah, you choose to stay away from the downtown. Not about deep in the cities. The cities is gonna be the one that takes most risk. So, like most Ghanaians will say, where I'm living now, Newport News, they tell me it's a good place to raise kids.
Okay.
I'm not promoting Newport News, but that's what they normally say. Like, when you go away from the main big cities, you can have a good time to raise your kids.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Just go get your car. And then I know that from the way you guys drive, and right now you were there, I think it's just going to be a minute. So you can.
It's just going to be a minute.
Yeah, you can take your car. We can leave you to get home, and then we'll continue. So I'm just going to be here. We're going to be talking, answering questions, and then we can get back to you pretty much soon. Yeah, we really appreciate all you are doing for us. America, their time no day. We understand you so much. We do. We do. So, guys, if you have any questions, you can put in the comment section. We would address it for you. Not just on Virginia, but even on the previous ones we have done. We admit UPQB. We
Yes,
have
sir.
we have done Montana. We've done New York. We have done South Dakota, Michigan, Massachusetts. So please, 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 if you have any questions, I love the weather in Virginia. We are yet to ask about the weather. Let him get home and then we'll ask him about the weather because we want to know the weather. We want to know his cultural shocks as well. And then we would want to know the Ghanaian community. So these are the 3 questions that I have left for him. Cultural shocks, Ghanaian community, and then what did I say again? The weather, and then crime rate. So I have 4 more questions to ask him. So whilst we are waiting for him, if you have any questions, Hetty, we are doing very good. Thanks for asking. How about you too? Advanced Nest, Waba Brasher, this is your home. Big Edus, you've been calling in and calling in, but unfortunately, as I was networking into Minjinasa. So you can try again, Big Edu. You can try again. You can try again. You can try again. Why? Try again. We will pick you. Oh, that's your boy up here. Why busy? Oh, you're better Hetty. Now, one man a shout out. So what do I say? All right. So, Emily's Kitchen. I'm in my 10th semester and I have 1 more semester to go. So, the one thing is that most of the agencies and the hospitals are now looking for you to finish your NCLEX, pass your NCLEX, and then they can hire you. So we have a lot of agencies and then a lot of hospitals. So the guy from Montana did give us a link. Those that are interested, you can reach out to me, and then we will be here to help out with your what do we do? Help you to kind of, hey, now why not admi obi da when our farm picking. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Your free South Dakota left a link. Wow, you're interested, no? Let me know. Let me know. This, he said they are hiring. They are hiring. Thank you so much. I'll reach out to you. Yes, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me. Mr. Remo, now power tap it. Now power tap it. Advance, wait to me about. This is your place. Na AJ we he and okwa ejuma na did he tell me, she tell me so be kwa ejuma. As I mean shada nkai bisa no. Me pacha obetimi a calling in with your question. AJ offer na order anya AJ ye AJ so. Please, I'm going through the comment section to make sure I answer everybody's question. If I skip yours, retype it. Because questions are quite nimbibre. So if I skip yours, kindly retype it and then I will. AJ, how may we help you? As a order, na anya AJ na order. And I'll be na dawa wonchen. Please, if you have any question, you can answer. We can address it. Mami, read the comment section. No, Miriam, no, about as a Mayra Bisano. Have you done Colorado? No, we haven't done Colorado yet. I think I had a list. We've done seven states so far. 7. We've done Maine. We've done South Dakota. We've done what else? We've done Massachusetts. We've done Michigan. We have done Montana, New York. So the videos are in our live section on YouTube. We call live Honor. All the videos are there because we're streaming live right now on YouTube. Please pay rate in Virginia. I was late today. Oh, Pretty Brandy, yaka pay rate da. Me posted that part for you. I wrote the minutes where we talked about the money. So I'll post that part for you. Okay, so look out for it immediately we finish the live. I'll post that part, the incentives, the sign-on bonuses, and then the pay rates he did mention. But to just give you a fair idea, he did say that depending on your work experience, depending on your certifications and all of that, the base pay rate is between $45 to $80. That is what he said. And then the incentives, depending on your experience and all of that. If you're a new grad from school, you are looking at somewhere 10,000. And if you have most experience, like who experience Bebria, you can get as much as 40,000 sign-on bonus. So I hope that this helps. But watch out for the video. Mon video now, mon share it, mon like it. So what I say. The full video is on YouTube, K&A RN. Please, okay, I've answered that. That's my tutor, mentor, and the reason I went into nursing. Oh, sir, Kweku Junior Brasher. Come up. He's on our Ghanaians in the US. That's Ghanaians Abroad platform also. He came to teach us on financing and all of that over here. So basically that is what he did. That is what Obetray. So that's great to hear that. Hetty, maybe also may read may answer questions in the area. Admit you can accept those that are requesting.
I don't have any question. I just we were breaking and me came when I'm home. I say hi.
Oh, okay.
And I'm who the boss was sure. Was a guy.
Oh, okay.
And I'm saying, oh, how are you, the boss? Neni Giaji.
Neni Aji say we who or fin or coffee until drew fear me say.
The boss said to say, hey, I know, right? You know me who may recruit a K&R, right? K&R. I feel the RN K&A. I feel the me see who is this? Is it my RN or what's the RN or what?
Oh my goodness!
I'm so happy.
Yes.
I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too. Like,
it's been a long time. Yamisha ni adwuma obo.
Medase, Yamisha muso be great.
Anyway, I think I'm packing now, so.
Yeah. K&A me obosi errands me nurses nisa no me ni adi.
Ma we ninje ma me the platform na ma oni oboase
That's my boy.
Oh my God.
I'm proud of you all. Yamisha mo.
Amen.
Merci for me. Na mo ye mo di.
Yeah, that's it.
Get time.
Yeah, that's
the boss show who you why.
Mate.
The boss. I said the white fans in now. Virginia. Virginia.
Yes.
Also say we boss in here into no yanko.
Oh, me tutor from JHS Primary. And I'm in the certificate. My first employer, Nipa offer me jumim after JHS. I don't know.
Hey. And your boss.
That time.
You're that for more.
Let's just say where you from Obuasi too?
Obuasi to straight up.
Oh my God. I was working in Bryant Mission and AGA Hospital.
Yep.
Oh, and when I'm not the boss Bayer Clinic House, he's a good guy. He's a very great nurse.
Oh.
I'm proud of him seeing him here. I know. Brandon Horson, so he's a great guy. He is a great guy.
Thank you.
America, if I see you, who I just see that for me.
Do you know what thing?
Why's that pie?
Immediately I wanted to start the entry process. He was the first person I contacted. Oh, boss, but say me go school, me BSc, or should I do the NCLEX? He was like, Joe, do the NCLEX. After the NCLEX, you do your BSc.
Oh, really?
I mean, I want you to do like alongside if you can. That was the main point. If you can afford to, like the same nursing, you are doing, BSN is nursing, and class is also nursing. So if you can do both, you can afford to do your assignment in the BSN, just do the NCLEX alongside too. So by the time you are done, you can still finish your BSN and because this NCLEX process is a long process. You still have to live your life while you are waiting for this opportunity.
That brings me to a question for you. How long did you wait with Avant before you came in? Guys, more power tap.
I passed my NCLEX in, I think I passed the NCLEX in October 2021, and I came to the US January 2023.
Oh, okay. Okay. So basically like a year and some months. And I'm hey, yeah. October 2021 to January 2023. A year and some months, 2 years. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Kweku, I hate you. Our break of person who are bossy for Nina. The boss, I mean, looking at the testimonies coming, you're such a nice person. Me say, me reach out to me hard time, no, are the people that I don't even really connect with. Advanced Nurse say, she's in Michigan. She did hers last week. When I reached out to Advanced Nurse, I had to cancel her again because Obi contacted me to do her duty and she didn't have a problem at all. And then the following way, me sign reschedule no. And this is amazing to see that nurses support nurses. Everyone will have my friend was sending a message, so won't female. You say, hey, sir, social media, you is this how I want to make us so. Anyway, so I'm really appreciative of those that spend their time with us just to teach us, just to educate us, enlighten us, and give us all the information that I need. So what I say. So to the comment section, I think is it Bina? Bina, we haven't done Colorado yet. We are definitely going to do Colorado. Unimobi or Colorado, and now Wankasa or Colorado, and you want to rep Colorado. We are open to it. We are open to it. I think I need to put it in the Ghanaians abroad. Menyan Crofom Beba. Follow ya, Mr. Follow yeah. Okay. Please, one of these days, do a video on night shift. Why? I'm about to switch from days to night shift. Okay, Nana. Ejebia. Is it Nana? Yeah, Nana Ejebia. That's okay. I am going to write it down. In view of that, there are nurses here. They can advise on that. So, the boss, do you do nights or you do day shift?
Okay, I signed for night shift before coming. You know, when you are signing for, coming to the US, they expect that these black faces will do night shift.
You are so funny. So
I'm doing night shift currently, but I signed for the OWL now, so I'm going to OWL next month. Next month, around the end of next month. So I believe I'm switching to
day shift
for the OWL position. But night shift is not bad compared to the day shift. If you don't want to talk to, if you don't want family staff, then you go to night shift. If you don't want to talk much, take the night shift because most of the family are not there. Some will stay and care for them, help with the patient care. They don't help, but they will stay and ask you a lot of questions. But it's more on the day shift than compared to the night shift. And everyone will be pulling you. If you don't have that time to be pulling and if you don't have the heart for that, the physical therapy is pulling you, the cardiology is pulling you, this one is pulling you. Everyone wants to have something from you, and you also still have to do your patient care. So that's the stress on the day shift. If you can't do that, then I would always say go for the night. It's calm, a little bit calmer than the day shift. Yes.
Okay. Advanced Nurse, I know you do nights as well. Can you enlighten us a little bit? AJ, do you want to come on board?
Yes,
can you send a request for
K&A,
AJ? Yeah.
I greet you and your audience.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm on the night shift.
Tell us. She said she's going to do nights. What advice?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me? Advance, we can hear you. Advance, yeah, tell count, but what mute CCI? You've muted yourself right now. Quill boy, brasser. Remember the text. Is here what baby can? Oh, is it night shift to Satan? Oh my God! Admin Pacho accepted the mamina. Ma, okay. Was it night shift to Satan repent? Hey, I'd me who am I? Me we live though. Questions that I answer. So please, advance nurse. Now you tell count. Maybe Quill boy, Casa mami. Why night shift? Or still be called night shift? Any advice for the person?
Okay, thank you very much for bringing me up.
Yeah.
Hey, the boss, I see you. This was such an interesting conversation. So personally, I've been doing night shift for the past 4 years, and that's what I want. And the reason is that, as the boss said, it is very calm. Like by default, patients are supposed to sleep at night, but some of them don't. Less stressful as compared to like family patient or family nurse relationship. And also the differentials, it's really like makes the money and as you can also cost here. And our faces also the time difference from here in Ghana. You have family, definitely you might connect. So we go day shift by the baby I'm one by the time difference not Ghana for mother. So and see another factor, and the money. And three, like the night shift, what I've realized at my place is like we are like a bond, a family, as compared to the day shift. As a day shift, you know, it's busy to be in a lie. Exactly, but night shift is kind of like bond because you guys can have like 3-4 hours not doing anything. I mean, not say yeah, actually, after around like the bond is there. Everybody covers for each other. Like we are each other's keeper. So I say, and see, make sure that bond. Now I wouldn't get it during the day shift because going to take report to be out in the bed, be in a lie. But the night we are very united and like the bond and the money. So I say, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So the person that asked the question, no, I hope that answers you. But with all that they have said, I'll put it together in a video for you. I was writing everything they were saying. I'll put it together in a video and put it out there for all those that are, for some reasons, they couldn't join today. So I hope this helps with your decision to do night. I was always on night. My night is I just wait today recently. And I have to tell you, say, if you want to avoid family issues, just do night. Day, every family member want to call you for an update on the same patient. Ne papa frɛ, ne maame frɛ, ne yere frɛ, ne kunu frɛ, ne mba frɛ, ne mba yɛ tre a obiara pɛ sɛ ɔmfrɛ. And I'm like, who have the power of attending? Who even have, just say, and they are pulling you left, right, center. PTOT is pulling you. Physician, ankasa pull you. If the patient have specialities like cardio on consult, neuro on consult, your friend is saying, nutrition on consult, pull you, putting the order in. You have to virtually fulfill. The only thing is that you get to sleep at night. I know, you wake up early to go. So, Charlie, anyways, I hope all these have helped with your answer, but I'll put it in a video and put it out there for you. The one asking about New York, we did New York. We did not do New York on live. We did a recorded version and posted it. I think AJ, I can host you again and then we'll do it live like this so that a lot of people can benefit as well. But we have the posted video on the YouTube channel. You can watch it. Please, if you go to the TikTok and you see just a short video, the full video is on YouTube. You can do that. You can watch it for us. So what you say? Check in the live videos. It's there. It's there. I'm trying to answer all the questions. Emmanuel say avant all the way. Oh no, we want your questions. Tennessee, we will definitely bring you Tennessee. Please, will it be advisable to come with your kids or you relocate, settle in and come for them? So that was the question I asked him. He's here to answer that for us. So the nail nurse, wait for the answer, okay? Just so you get everything done quickly. Oh, I don't know. Night shift. Okay, Meridian. Hello, guys. K&A RN. Yeah, that's it. Hello. We are a platform of nurses. Once you come, you are welcome to share your experience, vibe with us all the time. Until ubana your nurse near menfa what you say. We love every nurse. All right, advanced nurse. Me pacho. Wait me up you. Why? Wait me up you. I prefer night two. Bina said I prefer night two. The updates become to I agree with you. I agree with you. AJ Bramoy and I will quit Juma. Let us know. We'll follow ya, make sure follow my YouTube and no subscribe it. So we'll leave the question for the boss to answer. Say, do you think it is advisable to come with your family, or you want us to bring come in first, settle down, get a good accommodation, and then get the kids? I know, sir, I think Kwewu Boy did explain to us, say, Avante for Moko, Florida, it's not advisable to bring your kids there to Florida, but so for instance, I am a direct hire, or I'm coming in straight, or I'm coming to settle in Virginia. What is your advice on kids, bringing my family with me?
All right. That's an important part of this conversation. Because all we do it for the family, right? Everything we do. So let's say you are the guy or the husband, the man, and you are coming, or you are the anyhow, when you are coming, I'm not a type that always go for the follow to join. I'm not gonna advise on follow to join because I don't want to make people who did it regret, but it's now a regret. I don't want them to feel regret. It's not a regret for those who did a follow to join and their family is not here because of these restrictions. The family is not here. So, but if they have done the accompany, or what we call the accompaniment or something like that, if they had done that, they had like few months for the family to come.
Yeah.
So I would always say, do the accompany, come like a month or two, settle down to see the terrain, know which apartment, arrange the place to welcome them. That's what I did. And that's what most urban nurses do. But sometimes even with urban nurses, they come with the family and let the family stay with some people before when they move to their original state, then the family will meet them there. But I always tell people to do the accompaniment, not follow to join, come with the family. But you come like a month or two before you make your wife or you make your husband come with the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope, sir, you understand. With Avant, I think Kwewu did explain that to us. I didn't know till he did explain to us. Moko, Florida, the Florida accommodation is not favorable for a family. So go for the interview with your family, get the visa, you come in, you finish your training in Florida. That's if you're an agency nurse. And then you come and settle in, rent an accommodation, get the place ready, let your family come in ASAP. I think they have between 6 months. If within that 6 months, if they don't come, visa no is your friend is a null and void. It become void. So within that 6 months, you have to let them come ASAP. So I think that's a good idea. I don't know if Kwewu Boy, you have a different opinion based on that too. Wait me,
It is general for all. Everybody. Whether you did your.
Are you talking about the follow to join and the family staff, or?
Yes. Do you think, sir, family no embra with them at once, or you think, say, I think they should follow? I think I love the idea, say, especially the men, come and settle in and make peace for us.
They should all go for the visa. You know, the visa, you have like 6 months for it to expire. So you can come like 2 months, and maybe after 2 months' time, when you are settled, they can join you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but if you want to come, like coming with advance, it will be very difficult to come with them the same time because I want to book the flights for you, which you be going to Florida, and there are no other accommodation for family members at Florida. So if you have any family friend or relative in the US, they can go there, wait for you for the 5 weeks and join you. But that would be very stressful. So just let them wait in Ghana, come do your 5 weeks, move to your respective state. After like a month, you get some paychecks, they can come in.
Yes. So I hope the person that asked the question, you now understand and know what to do. So my other question, which we are coming on top of the hour, is going to be the Ghanaian community in what do we say, Virginia. So do we have a Ghanaian community? How is food like? Ebia mepe benkum, mepe fufu. Tell us, Virginia, for yɛbɛyɛ den yɛba yɛbɛnya bi edi anaasɛ yɛbɛyɛ ne den yɛbɛ order kyerɛkyerɛ yɛ mu. Help us with that.
Okay, thank you for this one, and it's an important, like I always say, it's very important because it's going to make you miss home if you don't get these two, the community and the food wise culture. You're going to miss home. Virginia is diverse, and Virginia, if you take, let's say, Maryland, Virginia, Maryland, and DC are just like twins.
Okay.
I mean, triple twins. So Virginia, Maryland, DC, we all share. You drive like 3 hours, you are in Washington, DC. 3 hours, 20 minutes, you are in Maryland. So we go to and flow. And Virginia is full of Ghanaians, same as Maryland, same as DC. And so Ghanaian community here, I attend Ghana Methodist Church.
Oh my God. Really?
I attend Ghana Methodist Church here in Virginia.
Oh, I'm a famous story of Ghana.
So, I mean, that answers it. Pentecost is common.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can imagine Ghana Methodist, Pentecost, a lot of Ghanaian association. Recently, like my financial thing, I did education for a Liberian community.
Wow.
And I met about 50 Liberians.
Wow.
When I was speaking to them. So if you can imagine, Ghanaians also have their own. They do it. And then the part, like 2 weeks ago, when they did a Sanka festival in Alexandria, which is about 3 hours from here, Kwabna was there, and every Ghanaian, all the Ghanaians. I told people when we were in line, I told them, some people were speaking, I mean, English. I'm like, Charlie, me Baham Campbell for Mbechia for baby, and I'm a
Campbell for the other day. What Campbell for you, Memusa? Sometimes I just want to get a break. I'm like, when will I see Ghanaian that I will just switch? God.
Yes. So I told them, and they agreed with me. So we started switching to our local dialects, and they loved it. So meeting Ghanaians, I met a lot of guys. I mean, a typical example, when I first came, my wife was sending the children to school and they were sitting behind someone's house.
Okay.
They encouraged me to secure my home. So I have my home here in Virginia. I bought my house in. So she was sitting beside someone's house. When they were speaking Tree to the children, I like speaking Tree to the children because English is, they can speak more English than myself.
Yes.
So they were speaking Tree, and this person heard it in the house and came, and they are now typical big family of us.
Oh.
So the community, the Ghanaian community in Virginia, it's everywhere. You cannot miss out on that. And when it comes to food, all the international market, all the Asian market, I buy yam. They've named Ghana yam, which is the puna. Is it puna?
The puna.
The puna. They say Ghana yam, that is puna. You get African markets, you can buy all your African stuff. If you don't get African market, you can get the international market. You will get everything you need from Ghana.
Wow.
Like they say, there's America for the informed and America for the uninformed. So I told people, I buy my maize, ebraya yam, then they ship to me from a corn mill. Then they ship to me.
Oh my God. I was for that shape be brave. Yay.
I eat your banku, you go and buy your banchimore and then you do it. You can get your konkonte if you want. Recently, I'm like somebody who likes to sometimes wish to prepare food. I want to do what we call the one they use beans to do from the north.
If I
They
can
do the beans in here now, so you can do all this stuff. For food wise, even I don't like the cassava, I mean the fufu powdered fufu. So I bought my special blender and I buy banche from the Asian market. Banche how the bumpy how would declare undi by any bill. So I buy my banche, buy my plantain and blend it. So we are not
the bean stuff tubani.
I want to do tubani myself. So if I'm doing all this stuff, so you can make yourself happy. You can get all the stuff in Virginia. You are not going to miss out when it comes to Virginia on local food, meeting Ghanaian community. That one, I raise my hat and I'll say everybody should come to Virginia for now.
Oh, this is amazing. I think this part I have to post it. 1 hour 42 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour 42. So Admi is telling me to ask Admi, can you please come and ask your question? Because this question I cannot ask. So Admi will come and ask you that question. But before Admi come and ask that question, tell us about your cultural shock. Please, now we are running up, so anybody can join in the conversation. Tell us about your cultural shock. What was one or two things that shocked you so much when you got to America? In the nursing field, or it could be outside the nursing field.
It could be outside everywhere.
Yeah.
So it started from Florida, right?
Tell us.
It started from Florida, yes. So it's, first of all, for Florida, it's about the roads.
Okay.
It's about the roads. I was like, how are you going to drive on this road? My goodness. So the roads were big, but now, it's going to take a while. You can adapt. Some people adapt just one day. Somebody will adapt just in a week. And I'm somebody who, when you get to the road or when it gets to being tested, one of my examiners will say you are a bully because I team with confidence. You understand? When I get it wrong with confidence, when I'm getting it wrong, I do it with confidence. So I have my bukata even when I'm wrong. It's on the roads, but now I'm able to even drive from 14 hours to Miami. So the culture shock that came first, basically it's about the roads. And when you get to the floor, it's just the technology, technology-wise. You ask yourself, oh my goodness, how am I going to do all this documentation? How is it going to help? Am I going to understand this? So, Coil Boy came before me. We did the process. We passed all the NCLEX process. Avant process the same night. We did his quiz. We did my quiz on the same night. Both of them help us. We help ourselves. So he came before me. I'm like, Charlie, documentation in there. So it's just the roads and then the epic documentation. That was my shock. But now I'm a guru, so anybody can do it if I was able to do it.
That's it.
So adding up with my cultural shock. So you see, in Ghana, we are very much particular about diabetic patients. With diabetes, anything that has to do with sugar, they don't go there. But no diabetes, no the coke, no the Sprite, they do that. So that was 1. 2, I realized that me call this room like everybody's there. I'm saying good evening. Yeah, so and how would be the day I am like, oh mensaka. No, when you're doing that, then you eat alone. Yeah, so and baby I'm on a baby phone here, so who be near, they try to find out like why Montana? How did it get here? Yeah, me call Walmart Abirebi. We say, did you pass Mexico? For Mexico now, so there be. But one thing on top of it all, when they realize that you are a nurse, oh my God, the respect is up there. So, whoso yet nurse near, they will give you all the maximum respect. Yeah, so Ghana sometimes you do better than nurse in the crowd, or can need to do at them. But I had the when they know you are genius, they know you are smart, they know like Charlie, every good thing be on the they will say it to you. So that's what I can say for now.
Great. AJ, overcome Bibias also Anna. And I will go Juma. I'm every time. Night nurse. What time on showing? What's your hand out to make us? Or mute your mic. All right, so AJ is busy. So we will continue. I heard Advanced Nurse saying that the weather in Virginia is so beautiful. Mr. The one asking what did we make? Vivian, you missed all the show, so go watch it on YouTube. If you have any question, you can join. You can ask the questions. You see how the platform is open. You can join in, and then you can, or discussion be, or top up be, anything you want to add, you can add. Zoom said now they have banned EB3. Is that a correct information? So it is a pause. It is some countries, they have a pause on them. So there is nothing like a ban or it's a pause on, I don't know where you are coming from though. So in Ghana, a pause keke normally. So people are still going for their interviews and waiting for the time that the pause will be lifted, and then we can all have them here. Sherry Coco, thanks for joining. Please, if you've not followed, if you've not liked, I think this is the time that you have to follow and like us, and then you can watch the full video on YouTube as well. AJ, why are you ready? And my last question, maybe son. All right, so tell us about the weather, and then Advanced Nurse will tell us more about it.
Okay. Virginia has all the season too.
Do you know, you got me so interested in Virginia. I started looking at some pictures and all of that in Virginia, really.
Calm down. A lot of historic places here. Yes. And I know
add some to it. Whilst you are telling us the weather, add some of the interesting places you can visit, and so historic places as well.
I've been everywhere in Virginia. I still have a lot of places to go. Okay. But I don't want to stay in Virginia alone, be exploring. I go to different states to also explore. Because my home is in Virginia, I still have time to explore the whole of Virginia. I've traveled a lot in Virginia. I've traveled a lot everywhere too. So my boss, my mentor, came one time to Virginia, and he's like, oh my goodness, this place is full of trees. So this place has a lot of forest areas, unlike the desert areas in the other part. If you are fond of trees,
if you are fond of trees, don't come to Texas. If
you are fond of natural stuff, trees, water bodies, everything, including cultural museums, you come to Virginia, and the hub of, the Navy. The Navy right here, I drive like 36 minutes and I go to Norfolk, which is the hub of the biggest naval base in the world. So you can imagine. Military, Virginia is a big, state when it comes to U.S. military. So you can see a lot of free military equipment in the museums, and you can explore them when you want to explore tourist areas. When it comes to weather, like it snows here in Virginia. When I first came in 2023, they said for 2023 it snowed, but it was like about 7 years before it snowed in my town, Newport News.
Oh.
Before it snowed, and it's cold, but not compared to other places like Montana and the other. Virginia is in between. Florida is warm, but Virginia is in between, but you still have to experience the snow. Okay. So it snows. My town, we go like about 4 inches when others are going 6 and 10 inches. They estimate like between 4 to 6 inches, and we end up getting like 3 inches of snow. Okay. So it's like all the weather season happens in Virginia. A lot of hills. So when you live in a hilly area too, when there's snow, you have to know how to choose your car. So that we have, nice weather. It's nice now, very nice weather.
Okay. The beautiful places we can visit in Virginia.
A lot of that I cannot mention. Like I said, the museum, the military have their own. When it comes to slavery, there are a lot of them. When it comes to natural centers, you can visit a lot too. When it comes to, the ones that we made artificial, I made a recent post in my WhatsApp status. We went to DC, they call it the Bubble Planet. Bubble Planet. My children loved it, but they are just artificial stuff. There are a lot of places you go, you walk on the water, and you are gonna love Virginia when it comes to tourist attraction.
Okay.
It's interesting. If you want to go to the White House, DMV, DC is between Virginia and then Maryland, so you want to go to the White House, you can go to the White House if that's where you
want to visit.
You can visit everywhere. It's nice being in Virginia.
Great. I think someone, Kweku Jr. is asking.
The state of Lavis, the Lavis state.
Oh my God.
The Lavis state. So if you are a lover, then come down to Virginia.
Hey, right there. By the time I finish with all the 50 states, I will be lost everywhere because everywhere brings something unique to the platform. And I am found wanting, like, where exactly? So I have one more question, but let's answer Kweku Jr. He said that what are some of the skills to learn during this waiting period? And I believe this question goes to all of us. So the boss, Kabibi Troy, and then everyone else who is here can tell us something.
I'm just going to say, where we work, we don't have all the technology. So it's not everything you are going to know while you are still in Ghana, but you can watch YouTube videos. You are still going to lose it when you don't have hands-on practice. Yeah. So I'll encourage people to keep on with the good work they are still doing out there, and then practice their NCLEX stuff while they are working. When your patient comes and suspect some electrolyte imbalance, when you see the situation, like when you do NCLEX, your knowledge base, it goes up. And you feel like when somebody is doing something, in your head, I say, I say, because of the NCLEX, but you cannot be like bossy on anybody, but just put into practice whatever you learned in NCLEX, in the NCLEX process, just put into practice. And when you do that, I think that is going to help. For practice base, the cannula is different from the one we use in Ghana. So your IV sets, you can be good with IV. Just practice your IV. Be the boss when you come. Everybody will be calling you, and it's one way to gain respect because they don't like to push an IV, to put an IV. So if you know how to do it from your preceptorship period, your preceptor will tell you, do you want to do this IV, and you do it perfectly, straight up, you have their respect. So your IVs, skill will give you a level that's, people will start according, because you are going to meet some people who are a little bit bully, but when they see that you know how to do something better than them, they try to accord you the respect, and they now know. So first of all, I would say, do your practice everything you learned in NCLEX. You are not going to get everything, but put in some of these practice, know how to save patients with your NCLEX practice, and then also practice basically IV, just to gain a first-hand respect when you start your preceptorship. The rest, it's a gradual process. You will know because we got to know.
Okay.
Something because they can say a lot too.
Yeah, Kweku Jr. Yeah, Chenyi, what? Sorry, Kweku Jr. Kweku boy, whilst we waiting, what are some of the things you would encourage us to do whilst we wait? Mr. Mom power tap. Let's keep power tapping, and then let's keep following as well. Mr. Mom, among gifts, Mon sending in.
Okay.
Me, no, why?
This cut across, like you have to associate any butcher. Your bema cry and so because at some point waiting about it. So what I say, yeah, because it's sometimes expensive and it's time consuming. And so your bema so to say Philip person more to say Philip and also so no. Oh, sorry. sorry. But you to send me And also no use bit me about amount. So I said, or you can maybe soon send you today. Before coming, I learned how to shave. So even though I came alone, but I'm a neighbor, be honest with Ghana and honestly the advance and buy. I'm shaving on any back. I shave for free, yeah. So and also a bois, it saves time and money. And I said, ubet me mechanic at least how to change oil, how to at least sell by yes and our timer. If you have time, I learn those, especially the mechanic. It really pays, and sometimes no. I take it to a beauty because a mechanic shop near Koju's Kakasi. 2 time pa this shaving, so bobo tea, any mechanic stuff, no. Yeah, very idea also to me. It's yeah.
Okay, why are you proud? Me from I hope so. Will answer question. Advanced nurse, would you be back in one now whilst we are waiting?
Yeah, where the boss boy and a woman.
Yeah, okay, boy.
That guy should be called man,
I
right?
told me a boy, why? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Raise both social skills and when it comes to field and as our nursing field, yeah, all those points are very important, and that's a brilliant one. Kakra de become on the social part is that, and is driving. If you don't know how to drive, try learning driving wherever you are. It's very important. Don't expect so hard to come learn driving. If you have the means, start learning to drive right now, wherever you are. Then your friend saying in the nursing field, so I would say, just like the boys said, whatever nursing skill you find and a procedure you find in the NCLEX, go look into it. Watch your videos. It's very important. Our IV pumps, we have different IV pumps in the US. Look for them, watch videos and see how it's being used. At least it's better you are exposed to it even virtually than you don't know cry. Then you come and it's a whole new thing and it's a learning curve for you. It makes the whole thing adjustment really stressful and depressing and discouraging. Then international skills into IV pumps, learn your patient assessment very well, head to toe assessment very well. Back home in Ghana, na yeshada and you see stethoscopes depending maybe until you learn your various your friends saying heart rhythms, bowel sounds, be kind of expert in it. And Du Bois mentioned where your friends say IV, insertion of IV. It's a plus. Debia menko focus say, I don't know menko cadre home, menko IV team home and all that. Exactly, because I'm able to get IVs even with a vein finder. That is quite how good I am. And your friends say it's hard for me to miss IVs. It is also a plus. I had a lot of people kind of shun away from IV insertion. With skill now, at least you are giving that respect to Biafra and all that kind of thing. And these are the little things I made the back count home.
Yeah, that's it. AJ, now, still now.
I made a kid to count. Driving all kind of is very key, pal, because you have to make all the mistakes in Ghana. Ghana bit many park, so I haven't been called just park or some could drive it. The boss, not the boss or car. Your poor Juma, baby, I'm or not what. Because of the mini car, I'm a person mission driving. Between you could see the fee, then my car by fee.
Oh, I see.
The boss a bit matter, yeah. So you have to go the extra mile and learn how to drive. Very important.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. We are on top of the hour.
One from you.
Maybe we didn't answer. Maybe we didn't hold out. And that's a platform. That's why I do. I then is.
Me de me second ni na makani na. Hello, guys. Hello, advanced nurse. Me church amo. Bono me church.
Yeah, Joseph.
Oh, eje me pa.
Me Bible trace soon inti mombo
Mommy.
Kasi me Bible trace soon inti mombo ame.
Open so your day.
Bible trace soon. I'm very desperate.
For us in 3 years so. Please, I will talk to you backstage. Yeah, but say in New York in a live session, say yeah. So, you know, but what they said they be a minor kasa. Ever kasa near time out. Oh yeah,
$100 an hour.
$100 an hour crash.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's New York for the most cow. Hey, New York for. Oh, there be. All right. Emmanuel say, did you get to choose the states or Avan chose for you?
Okay, I think this one was, a little bit, we answered some part of it.
We answered some part of it earlier.
When you are coming with Avance, they'll give you the option to select some states.
Okay.
So you will select your state and they will try to find you an assignment in one of these states. So you choose a state, like about 4, and then they'll find you. So, basically you have to choose a state.
Okay.
If they get an assignment for you in one of the states and you don't like it, you can tell them you don't like it. It's just that it pushes your process a little bit
further away.
Yeah. So you have to, okay, I don't like this hospital, I don't like this state. Then they have to look for another assignment for you, another client for you. They find it for you, then you do the interview. So the more you refuse the state that they give you, the more you wait.
Okay. That's okay. We really appreciate the information. Mr. Amo, is there any... Oh, Obisu Bisa a question. I think somebody was asking, say, Kweku Jr., and that was a question that me wanted to ask, but he didn't ask. I don't know why. Or say in case of anything, or you're singular, no kwa be PM Virginia, obenya fruit juice, and no man, I say, just or pep fruit juice free Ghana deba. Minim say Avant for motive fruit juice as here, so men can quit it.
This is much I see because single and fruit juice.
Who the way I correlate with who?
As you been jabia now, been jabi.
Yes, I say I see a mamu church more because Ebiana yanko kind said
Welcome to the platform. Hey, K&A now question your boss. I want sample Virginia for Virginia for.
Only virgins live here, please.
Aye, wait there. Mo chire mu ai. There you are.
To be sincere, be there one. I never Virginia, but if you want to take the risk, you will get a lot of them. A lot of them. They will give it to you, but you know the risks. What they are doing to our players. You are also a player now because you take sign-on bonus. You take sign-on bonus. So if you are going to take the risks, they will give it to you. But remember, they can change their mind. They didn't allow you. That thing still lingers around. It's not gone. Because when you go to the floor, somebody will some people will show you money bank. Somebody, Philip, add you meet your wife. You do polygamy. They show you they give you the room to say something, but you have to be cautious about everything you do. So if you want some, you get some for free, you get some paid. But you get some paid for and some for free, but it's a risky thing that I would advise anybody. Just look for somebody, find a church, look for a Ghanaian lady in the church and marry the person and do your thing.
But one will be self reduced and one sample. One zempa. So the course on one say, oh, bad peg and can't you be free or bro? Oh dear. So I think that question have been answered. Crystal, how many years did you do the degree? I want to know so that I can answer. I know advanced nurse have answered you, but I want to add a little bit to it. More late in the video is going to be on YouTube. You can watch it. you can watch it fully over there, and then maybe I will be a question view, Anna, because I think that admit your answer a question now. So is anybody will be a question viewer? I think this is the time I'll wait me bisa. And then a Monday, it was say I believe say Ubeko Ejimoch now, right?
I'm home tomorrow.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Then we can keep you here for a while. Crystal, you did 4 years in for the degree. If you did 4 years for the degree, if you want, you can use only that. That's okay for you to use. But ideally, you can do both. One dicey situation about it, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. And they say, who used to enroll nurse and you have to do clearance. So if you've not done clearance, it's kind of a little dicey over there. So what you say? So if you need full wait me a DM. If you need help during your registrations and everything, you can contact knafm.com. We would be able to help you out. So what you say? So depending on that, so why your clearance that you can go in with that. So when you say wait me a clearance very easier, you can add it. It's an added advantage, I have to be honest with you. Wow, build your case. But when you clearance, now when you be obey me abon papa mawa. So when you say Ghana de utri obi say chi no so I will find. When you be I would advise I mean, there are a lot of ways around. I don't know which advice to tell, but wait me use a degree now. I don't know the pathway you are using. It kind of makes it a little bit difficult for me to. But direct to the board. We direct to the board and when you sue enroll nurse and then but evaluation and kasa. I think it's advisable so we keep you record of all of your education on one paper. So never actually be person acquire MS and B and I say follow out, like you want to go to school, you can just pull that one and it works for you. So what the American I say? I don't know say if I'm making sense to you. The pathway you are choosing also helps, kind of helps. What started that now I think I will start. All right, guys. I think say admin accept to Obia will not just say no. We're gonna take your last words, boss. Obi, any question, viewer, Mr. Mo, keep on power tapping. Your last words as Ghanaians, as international nurses listening to you right now. We know sometimes, the new nurse, you asked a question. I did not see your question. I saw your contribution saying that you learned how to braid your hair. Please repost your question. Let AJ Mepacho bisa our question whilst we figure out Neo nurse in the question. Maybe I should copy your question and post to you.
My question is to the boss. So if I currently work in New York State, if I want to work in Virginia.
What's it called? What's it called, Auntie? AJ, we can't hear you. Obia for
Hello.
Yes.
Do you hear my question, please?
My
question to the boss is, I currently work in New York State. If I want to come work in Virginia, how is the process going to be like?
So, in simple term, you have to get a Virginia license. I don't know what type of license, whether multi-state.
I think New York is a single state.
New York is a single state. She doesn't have.
Yeah, it's a single state. Yeah, so she has to apply. So as you said, yeah.
Yeah, keep talking, cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but apply. I don't know. I think it's $200, as to say. Yeah. It's state specific though. A bit more less, a bit more. So, apply. I'm with the Virginia and no.
You start looking for job.
Yeah.
I was asking that because I tried to get a New Jersey license, and then when I looked at the requirements, it said I had to write IELTS. I didn't write IELTS. Alexa, cancel alarm. I didn't write IELTS coming to the States, so that's why I'm asking what the endorsement process looks like.
Yeah, I think I've heard something of that sort before. I don't know of like Virginia. My friend be on a wife nearby, and a wife virtual NCLEX no one pass it. Virginia 4% sure IELTS.
Yeah.
I know one too that was asked to write IELTS. So
But if you have the compact license, it's way.
when you have a
I
compact,
don't think so. You
that's already hard.
compact. I don't think so. You're right. So then, AJ, register with a compact state. Not what they are called. So person will call her.
AJ, how long have you held your license in New York?
3 years.
3. Oh, that's why. Okay. Usually, most states will waive off all those requirements when you've held it for 5 years.
Okay.
You just go back to me, I trained for 5 years. Yeah, so that is the catch there. If you're not in a hurry, that is it.
But there are some other your friend is saying I'll bet me in your compact state and you use it. But I would advise you don't use New Jersey. So New Jersey, they will waive off the English proficiency for you. I have to be honest with you. They will waive it off for you. I know for 100% sure with New Jersey they will waive it off. But then no, they will say that it will take you between I think 12 to 16 weeks before they look at your case. So open in termudia men say open in termudia obetimi. Aye. So what yes.
What's the now feel?
Any problem?
Where your friends say Virginia a single state where a single license state and I we compact.
I think you can do. When I was renewing my license, there was an option to select the compact thing. So I believe they can do it. I selected just Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So I think we can still do it.
They want your compact no.
I saw that option. I know probably when the time comes, I will look for that.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that because usually if the states like Michigan is not a compact state. So if you are coming from a compact state, your friend saying a compact state now by where they will not recognize it. They can say Ukra compact state into they will want you to have the single state into it doesn't outrule and not overrule the fact that Ukra compact states license.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, advance. I agree with you. That's because most of the single states states, they just do single. So if you are coming from a compact state, they don't recognize you. You still have to have their license. Yeah. So once they don't participate in the compact, automatically they won't accept you. So in the near future, if they want to enroll into the compact state, they start with accepting before they are able to issue. So that is how it works. That is how it works.
So AJ, when you're looking into it, don't be sure Virginia is also a compact state. Then that one you can boldly use the compact state route. But if it's not,
I just checked Virginia as a compact state.
I was checking. I was actually checking too. Okay. Yeah, I was actually checking. So thank you for doing that for me. You saved me some time off. So those who are asking, Virginia is a compact state. Virginia, you have to lose.
The newness will be said about racism.
Yeah, we Obisa question no
This is
I
mean, baby, I made me wait there. Like I said, any hasa, but when I was buying my home, there was one town, we call it Yorktown, that people were saying, don't buy your home there. Panic up. I'm gonna get one neighbor.
Daddy.
Easy, okay, remember
Daddy.
Yeah. Oh, they are trying a number. So there'll be
I must say, I mean, don't buy the home from there because I hope for near racist. You can get it at certain location. But when in general, because Virginia is multicultural, Virginia has a lot of blacks mixed up with it. One school my child was attending, the blacks were even more than the whites. The first school they attended. So racism, it's everywhere, but I think Semeka's on the on the minimal part where we find ourselves and Virginia as a whole.
Okay. I'm some questions in Ibiba. Somebody was asking about, please, which ones are the compact states? Emmanuel, we upeja phone no Google ubehum because there are 41 compact states. There are 50 states in the US. 41 of them are compact. The rest are not compact. In this says New York is not compact. That means that is one of them. Aka 8. So you can go for the 8 of them that are not compact. And then,
Michigan is also not.
Okay, so Michigan is not. So
K&A, sometimes say Ocho NCLEX no Ghana. It's say unni social security omo missing me it avant no. Because Ghana na me compact ne sorry, my license in a single state. But me ba me provided me sending me I just send them an email with my social security and they just converted it to compact. So maybe our Ghana now who say a singular, just state, just Google it and you find it.
Yes. Compact. Once you are outside the United States, you don't qualify in any ways to have a compact, but your board could be a compact state. Say what? Yes.
And even some states will require that you have an address in the state in order to have a compact state.
It's not some states, it's all of the state. Before you qualify for a compact state, I think you have to send a proof of address and then your social security. So in sending your social security, it is sometimes either linked to your address, and I say you provide your tax return document, and I say your lease. These are some of the requirements they tell you to bring before you are able to meet the compact state requirement to be able to get a compact state. So, I mean, these are stuff that if you are in Ghana, and a compact state in Yebrai or Virginia, he could have had a compact state, but on Trucy to have a compact state yet. So that is his choice, but these are things that for now, if you are in outside Ghana, all of those stuff will find its own place. So what you say? Sometimes we are doing a board registration for somebody, maybe per compact state, and I'm like, go per compact state. What they are dear by dear Ghana Corona one. I had no crowd bedroom and find your friend is saying, Juma. Who need social security. So you would definitely not get the compact state license. So guys, in as much as you want to choose a compact state, just put it at the back of your mind. Everybody outside of the United States gets a single state license. Why? And Miss Sweetheart, I will be asked a question. 41 states in the US are compacts, the rest are not. We've counted down 2 already. So I think Massachusetts is not for now, or they are in the process, but they are still not. So you have 3 down, you have 5 more. So what you say? I hope that question, we've answered your question for you. Neil, your answer our question. Kweku Junior platform is yours. So wait me be our question. I have a question for him because of the home. I want to know how did you buy your home? Or someone more question number.
Yeah, sis. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, sis, I wanted to find out about this compact states and other things, especially those who use agencies. We know that most agencies register with, let's say, maybe assuming you register with Colorado, which is a compact state. But after the exam, they do give you a single state license. So when you do your English proficiency, and you get your English proficiency, and your agency uses the English proficiency for the visa screening, and should in case it takes 3 years for you to get to the States, and we know that this English proficiency takes 2 years for it to expire. So should in case the agency doesn't get a job in Colorado, and assuming they get a job offer in Virginia, and we know the English proficiency has expired, where are you going to write the English proficiency again? Or is there a way around it?
Okay, I think that the boss will answer you, and then I will add some to it if I have to.
Anyway, I think you know best on this one, but I think we are going to have the same thoughts.
Okay.
I think so that you are not going to write NCLEX again. They already have your team in the system, and just like myself, they just transferred the license. I just applied for this Virginia, and that's the same way they will do. And on the compact state, I also say you have to get a single state before you get a compact state. So
he was talking about IELTS.
English proficiency.
Yeah.
The English proficiency.
You are not going to write again. So that's
So,
the
okay. All right. So with the English proficiency, once you do your visa screen, it is good for your visa screen. Some of the boards, especially to say the kind, Virginia. So if Virginia is requesting for English proficiency there, and your English proficiency is expired, that means you would have to rewrite it. Or what Avant can do is they can give your other English proficiency to them, right? And then they will know that you have already written. Sometimes they even use your visa screen. So it is solely the work of the board to either accept or reject the visa screen or the previous IELTS. So almost reject here, that means you would have to. Almost have the power to make that decision. You would have to rewrite it. But so almost accept here, you don't have to bother yourself again. So I know Avant knowing better than us, they wouldn't want you to go through rewriting. And so they would get a board for you that will not request for the English proficiency if it is expired. But if the board wants it and they don't want to accept the one that you have already, you would have to rewrite it. I don't know if your friend is saying, the boss, you did with Eleanor. When you were doing endorsement with Virginia, was your IELTS expired?
It wasn't expired.
Yes.
But I think from the point of visa screen, you don't need to write again if they are using the visa screen. I believe most of them are using the visa screen because the visa screen expires like in 5 years. In 5 years, where if you don't have the green card, you have to do your true merit thing or your CGFNS thing. But if you have the green card alone, some people say renew your true merit or other stuff. But if they use the visa screen, which I believe is the one they use for the IELTS and board certification, you will not need to write the IELTS again. But I didn't do it.
Yeah. So Kweku Junior, bear in mind that in all that we are saying, the boards have the final decision. The board have the final decision. So they can accept your visa screen as a form of you going through everything. So the visa screen certificate is a certificate they issue to indicate to say, 1, you have your license, 2, you have gone through your English proficiency, and that you qualify to work in the US as a nurse. So that is why that visa screen certificate is given to you. And to say, you see, na board ne accept here, you are good to go. So board I can say, in as much as you have this, we still want an English proficiency. You would have to rewrite unless they change the board. And I know Avant knows better. Into among board, when your English proficiency is expired, you would have to rewrite it. They won't do that. And and I know Avant very well. Say they can make you do the interview. They will do everything for you. And then when you get here, they can do the compact state for you, and then you can go to the state that they want you to. I know one guy, Kentucky. Kentucky doesn't give you license unless you have Social Security. So when Avant brought the person, Social Security went to Kentucky. Within a day, then he flew back to Florida. Answer or settle in Florida, got his everything, got his Kentucky license. Answer all baby was all. So if you are dealing with Avant, they have done this for so many years. They know all the leaks, they know everything in it. So I don't think you should worry about that at all. They will sort you out. They will sort you out. Why? If I was Owahene, I mean, a din the Yamish. Owahene, net is saying you, meadow.
Yamiadom Namoso.
Yes, what do you you? I said, mention that Nemo, but advanced nurse is your name.
I have said the last time. No problem. So the last time him said, Oba, guy be alive, so more. Say you had some questions to answer for them now. I may follow. I'm also into healthcare. I'm not a nurse though. Me clinical educator or the Central Processing Department or Boston Medical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I have my younger sister who is a registered nurse at Italy.
Okay.
And she actually went to an English-speaking nursing school. And wateki the NCLEX New York, the New York board. Wateki our pass it all right. And I guess my main I'm looking for ways that I can help her to be able to come here. Does she have to write the IELTS now? Say just with the NCLEX and with the English University from Italy, no? Will it be okay for her to just apply straight? What's the process?
Okay, so if you go to USCIS website, those countries that are exempted from writing English proficiency are listed there. I don't think Italy is one of them. They are not.
Okay.
So I'm saying I don't think it's one of them. So she can check USCIS website and confirm what I'm saying. If they are not one of them, she would have to write. Even Ghana, majority is English. We are not exempted.
English speaking, yeah, exactly.
Most of the people that are exempted is going to be the UK, the US. I think they have 3 countries, so it says 4 that are exempted.
Probably Canada, Australia.
Australia, yeah. Just the few ones now. So just for her to get the certainty of what I am saying, she should go to USCIS website and check the countries that are exempt. Even Oko, I think these people that organize the your friend is saying IELTS and Oko website cry your friend was saying British BBB. It's Pearson View, but I wanted the original name for you. I found it.
British Council.
British Council. On website, Krana, you would still find this information as to the countries that are exempted from the English proficiency. Or if she gets to know certainty, say, oh, Italy is not exempted, in as much, minim say they are not exempted because even those who came here as Ghanaians to school, some of them are anchor English proficiency no or they cancel no. I think when you do 2 years in the US and you are a nurse going through the process, they take the English proficiency off. I know some of them they have to write the English proficiency as long as the basic education no the true English NCLEX no a year from a non-English speaking country. So let her confirm this information from either USCIS or what's the
British
name?
Council.
British Council. And then start preparing for the English proficiency or try English proficiency in area or what they call the visa screen certificate. Now, the dicey part, I know for 100% certainty that she used New York Board of Nursing just to cut costs and just to cut the process short. So tell her that she will need an evaluation. So she has to start organizing all of this stuff before Obeyewe.
I think the evaluation is done.
Okay, did she do it separate?
Separate from the, what do you mean, from the NCLEX?
Okocho New York, Okocho NCLEX, no. Did she do evaluation and I said she did direct board evaluation?
So I think she did a direct board evaluation.
Exactly what I was saying, that she did that. That is what a lot of the people from New York, we either do that to cut cost and to cut time. So tell her that as I'm speaking to you, she should be prepared. She should confirm the English proficiency first. While she's preparing to write the English proficiency, she should register with either True Merit or JSNA and start sending stuff for the evaluation so she can pay for the visa screen certificate because they will do evaluation before she will be able to get the visa screen because she doesn't have one. The one that she did is solely for the board. They didn't give her a copy. So while she is doing that, she should be preparing for her English proficiency so that by the time she is done with the English proficiency, the CGFNS, that's True Merit, or GSNA would have been done with first part, that's the evaluation. Then she can let British Council send her English proficiency to them. and then she will verify her NCLEX through nurses to them, and then she can get the certificate. I've given you that one part. Are you there now?
I'm here. I was just copying some stuff and sending to her.
Okay, so whilst you are on doing that, she can start applying for some jobs, trying interviews here and there. Obi wa so wunya agency obeso na nsene a omo take up all of these things that I am talking about and help.
Do you have any agencies you recommend?
It depends. It depends. I don't know what she's doing in Italy. Is she working as a nurse?
She is, yeah.
So she has work experience. She can share her CV with my admin, and then he will go through and see if we can help her with that.
Okay.
Did you send me an email? Did you send me a message?
I have sent you a message before.
Okay. I don't think so. I answered. I have admins that have access to my messages and they respond. I flashed on it, but I'm not so sure about. So I believe they answered you. So I mean, obetimi no sister akasa. Her CV would let me know say or qualify for agency, because now agencies no more pay experience. Inti ebi wo ho we Ghana ni me kan tria no wa hya ne nchane kakra na emu ay doctor. Also we clinical educator obetumi awo ne nchane kama ama no. So what you say? Na actually no ya yen kan nkese na emu ay fine. Na odo de ahwehwe adwuma no. So what you say? Ya kwan ho komo bi say yendi wo kwan ho. Amanfo bet dem be ko sisi ya. Nti the backstage what you say? Backstage. Echina meko adwuma the next day meko. I think this week I'm fully packed. But I will send him a message na me ho a metimi a respond ama. Why?
All right. Thank you so much.
What bibi wo hobi wana?
I think that will be it. Thank you.
Coffee doctor say I am my inking comb. Yeah, inking comb pa. Obetimi aboa no in that respect. So what? Obenya agency. Oye adwuma ne nko ade. Ba ya ma inking entumi no na. Ontimi nya adwuma. Me say mo mpanifo so obi obi foforo ka no ho a that will be okay. Yeah. Obi a ne hweka. Okay.
Yeah, where there is, just by the way, I just want to put it out there. So if you're you schooled in a country where the language is not English, do not worry so much about it. There's a service where you can translate all your school transcripts into English, where America and also the evaluation board will be able to provide such services and and compare your education to this place. Most of the time, say, yeah, we want to make it seem like, okay, for instance, we were Germany. I have to look for a school or much English. I know it's a plus, but if you don't have that luxury, don't worry about it. Go through the school system, Germany and whatever. Whenever you are ready, there is a service to translate those courses into English for Ahanu. The only thing is that you write English. We are friends saying Ghana Pokra, we still took the English proficiency exams. That is the only thing I be. It is not as if Ufi baby yenka English cry, no, that is not how it is in the United States.
The other thing I would say is to say it's not only IELTS that is going to be accepted by the USCIS. I think the last time me and Advanced Net went through it, they take 7 other English proficiencies. Yeah, yensusum for IELTS and share your count the ending. TOEFL.
Exactly.
I said, my British Council to be the Bisano. And IELTS and one English proficiency that is accepted. TOEFL or Michigan English test on MIT, and I can say. Yes. PTE, OET, Ninina. So, and some of them are even less expensive and easy to pass. IELTS na ya munsusun femure ramakon bibiri. Somewhat yes, yeah.
Evaluation no obetumi use World Education Service and
There be nurse phone use when me enon kaye de no me board True Merit ma me hu so what type minima dukunti awasa kofa.
I got it. I just wanted to be sure.
So True Merit or JSNA, True Merit
GSNA,
or
okay.
GSNA. Why? And then nurse for there. IE for aba. Omo visa screen bi. Ma try omo visa screen no. Senior tier. So I don't recommend it right now. And me person me di obi try na me hwe senior tier na answer metimi abom ho de. So please stick to these two a me de amount. And then nurse for there ankasa. Worse na wo but ye nurse for ye use worse ni bi. Omo ma visa screen certificate no. Nti wo ko use we no a waboka. And our bonus is not just for evaluation. It's going to be for school, no, because the school would have to send the transcript, NMC would have to do verification, the license and all of that. Just stick to what I've given you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Dr. Kofi say IE should be fast. IE for ya dear pa. But
IE. Okay.
Be sure say my visa screen, no. Because what she's doing is not just for the evaluation, it's for the visa screen. So I want to say, backstage, because I said, watch the conversation in your bosso. And
actually, I would have to book an appointment, one-on-one appointment.
That would be great. That would be great. Now also stand home so that we can have the discussion. She will jot them down stage by stage where it's supposed to go, what next, and all of that. Senior Beya on your way. Onkoye stranded along the way near there. So what I say? Meaning say we are very intelligent parent, you know. You bet me abuano at this point. Why?
Yeah, a smart guy, pa.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yo, yeah, that's a baby. Ebusha for
Messi form.
Yeah. Yo. Yes, sir. I think true merit is accepted by all the boards. Okay, so visa for nursing certificate no the and now say visa screen certificate no wherever you get it, it's accepted. Maybe I'd be a budget. So it doesn't matter. True merit board in I think it's $750. But JSNA is $500 for the same A4 sheet paper no. And it say A4 sheet paper ba ku say me refi ni amede ekorate me say pe ade nkrofo diska o man mu all right, let me be some question ba ko pe na yanko. How am I supposed to buy a house in Virginia and also in the US? I know you are a financial advisor. Kabibi chere.
Okay. We spend a lot of time here, but this is a big topic.
But the top one, the for the obeba. No abe two nurse for now. Munya a scar. The ton tally and kuano. Eje we him. Wapa wana me we any perfume and kuano. Wabe two for mame.
Anyway, so I mean, buying a home is a very simple process and complicated. Until what the answer will be where you say, okay, now I'm up to not paying rent. I want to pay the rent and later own it. So when you pay your rent and pay your rent and pay your rent, you don't owe the house. After 10 years, you don't owe it. But it doesn't mean that your rent can still buy the house. When you pay a rent of $1,600, your house is going to be, it depends on which house, how your family size nowadays. Your house is going to be around 2K, 20K, I mean, 2,000 plus. So expect like 2,004. Somebody will go like 3,000 to pay, but you sleep at work to pay for this house. When you buy a big house, you will not sleep in the house. So the process is first have an interest in getting a home, build up your credit score. Mentioning credit score, I mean, a lot of questions can come under credit score, which will prolong our conversation too. So build up your credit score. With a good credit score, you get a good rate for the other companies to buy you the house. And you don't necessarily need a big down payment. When you have a big down payment, it helps. It brings down the cost of the house. So you have a small amount to pay. But previously, people were thinking about 20% down payment, 20% down payment. Now it can go down to 3.5% down payment. Some company can even make you pay like 1% down payment. It depends. So if you pay 1%, 3%, the rest is up to you to spread for the rest of the 30 years. And buying a house for 30 years is not always like going to pay for 30 years. You can do 20 years, 15 years. You can sign a 30-year mortgage, but you can still plan to pay it within 15 years. It depends on how much money you get extra. So you have an interest, you call a facility, you find an agent all the time. I mean, a real estate agent who will look for the house with you. You do a lot of inspection. It took me like a long time. We inspected multiple. We cannot count the number of houses we look at. In a day, we can look at in about 3 houses. We go in there, inspect the house. We don't want this. So you inspect the house. Sometimes your realtor can link you to a certain bank who will do your financial background checks, and they can approve you. They'll give you a pre-approval for a certain amount of loan. Say they approve you like $400,000. So you look for a house between that range. As pre-approval. And then when you get a house, they will do the proper approval and give you the certified approval.
Okay.
Sometimes you get a house that is less than that. You get a house that is more than that.
Yeah.
They have a stretch range. They can stretch it. If the house is, let's say, 420, they can stretch you to that point. But by law, there are a certain point they cannot stretch you to, because you cannot use certain amount of your paycheck to pay houses. Law will not permit them. US, everything is law. The law will not permit them. And so they approve you, you get a house, you go through the after approval, the inspection of the house, another step will come. Then finally you pay for the house and start paying your mortgage. Unlike the rent where you pay the month and then you live in, for mortgage you live in before you pay.
Oh, okay.
So you live in the month, the end of the month you pay. And you can deduct taxes, especially from these states. You pay taxes on your mortgage. So at the end of the year, you get your tax return from pay your mortgage. It gives you added value when it comes to tax return.
Okay.
Everybody who should own a house, that one is for sure. But if you have a big family where you have to rent a bigger home, probably you will need a house and then you own it. Some people will say when you own it and you don't want to live in it again, at least the rate will go up sometime. You live in a house for 10 years and you want to sell it, you can still sell it and get some money back.
Yeah.
It's just like saving a little bit, but I'm not saying it's good for everybody. So it's a long term. It's a long, even after the approval and you accepting to pay for the house, the inspection, if it's an old house, the inspection can bring out certain things that need to be repaired. If you are okay with the repairs, the seller can decide to repair them for you, or you can say, okay, take this amount, I'll do the repairs for myself. You can bargain on the repair and then you walk away. If they are not doing it, you walk away. If it's a new house, it's mostly expensive. New houses are mostly expensive. I know someone who regrets buying a new house, but it's okay. I mean, he's still going to continue paying it. So it's just that you need your good credit score, you need a pre-approval. You use the pre-approval to look for the house, but an agent has to help you with that. You cannot do that by yourself. Then after the pre-approval, they will give you the proper approval after you accept that this is the house you want. Then you go on to the signing process. The lawyers will come in. Everyone will come in. After that, they will hand you the key. You take your pictures and go to your wife.
I say, I have for a picture when they hand you the keys of the car.
It's a nice one, especially with family.
Yeah.
Sometimes you live in the second floor and you don't want your children. You know, when they know that they step on the thing and they can make some noise, they are happy with that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be doing that. So when you get your family home, my home is a 4-bedroom house. So when you get your family home and you are free, you play, they make the noise. Nobody cares because nobody hears the noise that your children make. Yeah, it has an advantage and it has a downside too. So, but I believe the advantage is more than the downside.
Okay, I think we would arrange and bring you back properly for the financial advice. A lot of us need it. A lot of AJ needs it. AJ, she needs it.
It's a very necessary part, but our people, anyway, I mean, we don't force people to do what we do. We educate them, they understand, and they make the choices. We educate them on, going tax-free retirement. We make them know how to grow money for their children because every child in the US owes student loans. We educate them how to avoid that so their children don't pay student loans. We educate them how to make sure their income is protected. That's the most important. That's why I got the license to do it. We make sure their income is protected. How do you make your income protected? I mean, which markets in the US? We just want to make sure people are flexible and they know what the US system is. Sometimes they know, okay, I do this, I do that. I don't know what I'm losing. I don't know what I'm gaining. We just expose you to it and the rest is a choice. I mean, I've never forced anybody to do anything that I say. We just want people to hear. That's it. We say that there is no family left behind. That's our mission. And so I'm glad I have this information, and I'm glad I'm sharing it. That is making me travel a lot.
Okay. I see. So what's your last words? Advance na what be kana? What question be ana?
Dabi wakani nyina.
Okay, Obi bisa what credit score is good? Or can I say credit score you the asem beba? Asem. Oh, the answer no na yonko. Kweku Junior, do you have anything to say? We are closing. Okay, Kweku Junior anya fruit juice be no. Munja answer. Ana Kweku Junior.
Okay.
But your twice my.
Build your credit score above. I mean, this one is also going to bring another question, but I know you make us skip it. Build it above the 700, get about 720, 740 and up. It's difficult to get to 800, but your 700, even with your 640 credit score, you still get companies that will, but remember, it's going to influence the percentage rate. You all have percentage of interest rate that they will give to you. But somebody will say, how will I build it? Just pay your things. I mean, your mortgage, your debt on time, pay everything on time. I mean, the best thing is your car loan. Your car loan is definitely going to give you a good credit score because you have automatic payment, and it's definitely going to help you with that. Your credit card, you use it, you come back home like 2 days, you pay. You don't have to necessarily come and pay them the same day. Don't let it exceed the month, then you pay. And pay your other bills, your utility bills, pay it on time. So you don't have to always necessarily have to own a credit card before you build credit score, because your bills paying on time will give you some points. It's just that it's never going to give you higher points compared to using the credit card. They are just capitalizing on this stuff.
For you to get America has it now.
They want everybody to live with loan.
Yeah.
That's how they got a credit score. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Or last voice name from Pom.
Okay, so my last word, I like reggae so much, and my best reggae song is Lucky Dream the Dream. It says, have you ever seen a dream walking? Have you seen a dream talking? You got to go to your dream. So reach out and touch your dream, or walk to the dream, because the dream will never come to you. If you want to pursue this US process, I don't regret doing it. Sometimes a sacrifice for the extended, a big family sometimes, but you have to focus and then know that the process takes long. Just be persistent and have patience. Do your, I can't say play your normal life. I'm just literal meaning, play your normal life in Ghana.
Oh, normal life, bravo.
Yes. But normal life. If you are build, just do the exams and join the queue. It's a long process. I just want to advise people to trust it. If you don't want it, don't go for it. If you want it, you go for it. And trust me, you are not going to regret. Forget about the misconceptions and reach out. Touch your dream if you want to do it. That is all I can say. And remember, there's a US for the informed and the US for the uninformed. So get the right information and you'll be successful, especially those who are here and those who are coming. The first part where it goes to them. Thank you.
That's it. What can you now? When you shake you, this part now be when first. So our party okay, and now we must have posted first because you've really said a whole lot in just 2 minutes of all that you have said. And there is a US for the informed and the US for the uninformed. And I reach out to touch your dream. The dream is never going to come to you. Until you are looking for an excuse to be able to not do what your dream is telling you to do. No, I have to say that I am really, really grateful for taking 2-3 hours of your time to sit here with us, tell us the pathway, tell us all that you went through to be here, the entire process, the life in Virginia, the work environment, the Ghanaian environment, your cultural shock. Ebi mo enya saa time ne maye nti yeda wase say won fast information say America abeje watum na a higher down no one fan show butum. Now feel say it is right to tell others about the honey that is flowing in K&A and that they can also come and sip from it. So what I say, I am very, very grateful. K&A, the family of K&A, Advanced Nurse, AJ, Kweku Junior, Kwewu Boy, Heaven Breeze, Mr. Moon follow Heaven Breeze and Mame. The account Heaven Breeze, that's my administrator. Obono homodin yi pa enya asem kitwa. So follow Heaven Breeze for me. Follow Kweku Junior. He's become a part of me. I think we were locked here as some people have been busy the coming weeks. No, you're live at no abe joining you. Now, or question be within your NCLEX process, you can contact us. K&A firm, or call your bio, you will see it. You click on it, you can book a one-on-one consultation with me. Everything NCLEX, this is your best source. Or we say K&A NCLEX, NCLEX mu Avengers. I was reading in the conversation, but see, no, there are some crown machine. So yes, K&A firm is NCLEX mu Avengers. Just reach out to us and we'll be able to help you with everything NCLEX Dream. You can follow me on Facebook, K&A RN. K&A now, then it is RN Glory. So just so a lot of people know that this is me. So RN Glory K&A Facebook. Wait me, follow me. I share some of the video. We stream online, so you can find the video there. You can actually get some of our sample questions. We post daily NCLEX questions over there as well. Quite a website as well. We have free sample questions you can take. One-on-one, you can do that over there. Any kind of services. We help with CES, we help with visa screen, we help with flight ticketing, we help with hotel booking, everything you can find it there. Mr. Question be or answer be bisa or DM. Go through the videos and be sure say you need videos because all the questions are truly or share video no on share no about bisa ho question e wo DM please Ghana for yenya creditor ya de hwe nneema ehu hia team legal wife ne team odobroni ene team hwan but we have the videos out there for you to watch. Some questions have been answered over there, so watch the videos. Oh, the time I'd been in silent bees every day question I to for 2 of the videos every day for your question is answered over there. Boss, I'm sure I'll be brave. I'm sure I'll follow no. Now I'm building a page in the man so that he can come on TikTok and also be doing some of the financial education. No, so what I say, yeah. Advanced Nurse, she's also one of my administrators. Advanced Nurse, craft. She crafts. I think mean to me advert ni so no abeti me ayamaya. No ayamai.
Yo, into me craft and I'm all over the place. I always say, but if you need any party favors. Be it embroidery, be it printing, be it anything, you can just reach out to me for personal use, for a party use, for family, friends, occasions, birthday, holidays, Christmas, Easter, even vacation. You can reach out to me. The boys, if you have a small business, you need a t-shirt for any embroidery t-shirt for your business, for your workers, anything, for your kids, for anything, you can just reach out. The boys, you are very popular on WhatsApp. Very, very popular on the WhatsApp page. I see you a lot. I see a lot of your information. Yeah, your flyers is very educative. Most of us are silent, so you may not get to know us.
Let's get you guys. Come for the tutorial. It's not by force to do anything with me. You just have to understand the detail. These are just extracts. Yeah, I say to people for 45 to an hour minutes, and they get what they want and they go there.